Hi everybody, it's Siobhan here, the Galloping Housewife, coming to you this morning on the road, actually going into hospital, into the ear hospital today to finally have my hand looked at by a surgeon. So fingers crossed, not these fingers because I can't cross them, that we'll get something done. Yeah, because it's been I've embedded all sorts of new swear words in the last 3 or 4 months, living with a couple of broken fingers. So that's what I'm off to do. I will go for my walk run along the waterfront in Ayr today. It's quite a nice beach, and while I'm down that way, I'm going to take advantage of it, and then I will head back to the yard, aiming to hit there about middle of the day, and which means I will hopefully get Percy out for a hack. Well, it's blowing his tits off, so he might be a bit crazy, but we'll see how we go, and ride Mitch again. So that's my kind of plan for the day. Yesterday was stupid. Well, I got out to the yard, and the horses are being shod in the morning. We got out to the yard and I had forgotten everything. So I didn't have my boots, didn't have any warm clothing, and it was really, really bloody cold in the wind yesterday, which I said in the video, so that was just like useless. So I'm just saying that, sort your shit out. Sometimes I need to sort my shit out. So now I have a couple of jackets in the back, jackets that I wear riding, nice big puffy ones, and I've definitely got my boots in, put them in last night, and all the kit that I need. So that is just a little. I'm not really on it at the moment. Well, I am on it. We keep talking about seasons. We keep talking about we kind of focus on temporarily to get a job or a done or a challenge overcome or whatever, and I am in the process of sort of ramping up my courses, my offerings, the things that I can do to really constructively help you guys. That's kind of my plan for the next little while. And I've got that. That's fine. And actually, kind of what I wanted to talk about today is this whole thing of consistency. There is, people talk about making big changes in their lives, and the problem is that so many of us will go into something that we will see, we'll have a problem in front of us, or we'll want to achieve something, or ambition or aspiration, those things that I talk about regularly on here, and we try and change everything at once. We try to we make big changes in our lives, and New Year's resolutions or whatever. We're going to stop smoking, we're going to lose weight, we're going to make $1 million, whatever. But those big things that we put out there, and we go, and so we change everything, and it becomes really difficult, and we learn to resent that, and it's when it all becomes a little bit too much, that's when we stop, that's when we quit, or that's when we think we're not good enough, when we can't make all these changes. Our bodies and our psychology, we're not designed for that. We're really not designed for that. We're designed to make small changes on a regular basis. We're designed to do, I keep talking about incremental upgrades, but there's this great quote, and I will have to look up and find out who actually coined it, but we are what we consistently do. And the people that really are truly successful at getting themselves in shape long term, or in or setting up a successful business, or training a horse through the grades. They are the ones that, we can't do those things overnight. We can't do those things quickly. We can't change our situation quickly. The ones that go out there and just sit on their horse day after day, make one thing slightly better every time they sit on, that's all they aim for, those are the people that are successful. Those are the people that keep the weight off for decades. Those are the people that make proper money. Those are the people that or save money, if they want to buy a house. It's not about suddenly doing something and and having your £50,000 deposit. It's about putting away £100 a week for however many years, and then having that money together. So these are the things that I think that we need to be really, really aware of. That it's just going out there and making one small shift in your course every single day. It's about repeating that and repeating that and repeating that. I talk a lot in all of my courses about habit formation, about the psychology of habit formation. We need to put a cue up. We need to put something that reminds us of the thing that we want to do, the behaviour that we want to do, and then when we do the behaviour, we need to reward it. There needs to be some tangible reward for us immediately after, and as you go on, that the behaviour becomes a reward itself, and it's we train our horses with clicker training, or dogs, or whatever it is. This is not exclusive to humans. It is not something that is even remotely controversial. It is just how our brains work, that we need to put a cue in place, set up a behaviour, ask for a behaviour, do the behaviour, get a reward. Training our horses, if we put our leg on, so we set up the cue is putting our leg on, the horse does the behaviour, it moves forward, we take our leg off. It's like, that's it, and that's actually negative reinforcement. So yeah, we'll go down the route of that one too. Negative reinforcement gets a bad rap, and it's actually just the removal of a cue. It's nothing more than that. It is not anything negative. So yeah, and actually I'm reminded of there was back in the 80s back in the 90s, in the early days of the internet, it's a successful business that's still actually operating. There was a woman that set up this thing called flylady.com, and it was and it's a like Stepford Wives housekeeping type website. So it's not something that you'd expect the Galloping Housewife to partake of. I don't do housework, but it was about the fact that making that change to keeping your house in order, keeping your house spotless and keeping everything done was actually something that could be a process that could be put in place, that could be done incrementally. So it was about introducing a new behaviour, a small new behaviour every day, and eventually you were cleaning the house as you went, as you did stuff. And actually really interesting. You go and check it out. It's still up online, and it's quite funny because you look at that page, and if you're in the e-commerce or web development sphere at all, or even if you're just a consumer that hits out on Facebook and likes your Facebook and likes to go shopping online, you will see this website is very clunky. It's very old-fashioned. It's like the very early forums that a lot of us used to converse on before Facebook was around. Hi, NZ horses. Yeah, the horse talk board, that the people out there will know what I'm talking about, because yeah, there's a lot of my followers that actually we all met on the horse talk a long time ago. And so it's very old fashioned, but it still works, and it's still a successful business. That you don't need all these modern bells and whistles. You don't need all these latest flash players and bits and pieces to make a website or to make a business actually worthwhile and successful. So yeah, if you're thinking about setting up a business online, or offering something supplementary, it doesn't need to be your main activity, but maybe you've got something that you that you want to supplement your employment wage with, or you've got an idea to put out there and to see whether it's a go. You don't need to make it flash, you just need to put it out there. And I hope that the Galloping Housewife is some inspiration on that too, because my website is nothing flash. I am not great with technology, and it's just and I fail. I do things, I make massive mistakes. I recently lost an entire 3 weeks worth of videos for one of my courses. I had to redo them all, and also the formatting and things I lost all that for the written word, so it was challenging, but it doesn't matter. And actually the people that were in the course at the time were like, because the content of the course was what mattered. It was the face-to-face contact, it was the getting alongside people and actually helping them make their individual changes. That was what actually mattered in the great scheme of things. And it doesn't matter, you can be teaching someone how to turn a horse out for competition, or you could be teaching the biggest thing, you could be teaching the littlest thing. It's got value, and so it's just put it out there, just put it out there. Right, that is my thing for today. Sort of detoured a bit, but that is usual for me, so we're not going to worry about that too much. I just get chatting, and away I go, as you all see. So yep, everything else is great actually at the moment. Really positive, and looking forward to a good year. Yeah, I really am looking forward to a good year. All right, hope everything's great with you too, and I will see you the next time I'm in the car. Bye now.